Sidonus died as we all should.
Okay.
In righteous battle.
Welcome back to a terrible series of events that is causing me to be very frustrated with this encounter. Instead of trying to be smart and judicious and go stand somewhere, we're gonna go do some dumb shit. Oh, this is immediately wrong. I was right the whole time. This is immediately a terrible idea. Like, unless Leandros actually shoots the Psykers, which I'm quite confident he will not. I think this is going to be terrible. Yeah. I am correct. This is garbage. And of course, none of these guys actually matter because they just keep spawning in. Can I sprint past these guys? You guys just gonna light me the fuck up? Yeah, I can't even. All right, can I get there? Nope, that's not real. That's also an invisible wall. So like, this is just bad decisions all around. At least the Psyker here won't move. So I can't fucking miss. It's not really good, though. Can't see shit. Pretty sure I'm hitting the guy, because I'm getting those yellow hit markers. God, I can barely see him through the fog, though. Alright. So can I cheese it this way because they're now going to spawn right next to Leandros? Where are they gonna spawn? Hold on. Where are... Will it not trigger the next scene until we move out of this area? Or have we not killed enough guys? How did they assemble this? This is... What? No, there's things spawning in. Okay. So I'm gonna have to fight two of you fuckers at a time. I'm doing it my way. Okay, that's one of them. It's one of them dead. We'll ignore the fact that the rest of this is bullshit, and I'm gonna die. Holy shit. The ability's just useless. It doesn't empower me through. It heals me in a pinch, and that's it. That's all.
Sidonus died as we all should. In righteous battle. Do not give it a grief, Leandro.
Okay. Sprint, sprint, sprint. We're gonna get into our dumbass position at the far end early, so we have the most possible cover because of all these invisible walls. Are you lasering my face? I don't suppose I can hit you. No, I can't. And I can't. Nope. At least they're close enough I can hit them with the plasma pistol this time. Alright. Can I actually kill you with the plasma pistol, or are you just constantly have so much damage resistance that it doesn't matter? Nope, you actually take some damage, okay. Dumbest way possible, but you know what? If it saves me a few incredibly important bullets... So those guys just walked past me? They just walked past. Oh, for fuck's sake. Look at this. I'm getting out-damaged during my ultimate. I almost died there because of how much fucking damage he does. On normal... As a reminder, this is on normal fucking difficulty. Oh good, he's focusing the other guy, okay. Leandros, put in some fucking work. I'm gonna heal here. And by heal, I mean watch you and pray that you will actually do what needs to be done here, because I'm so done. Don't you dare interrupt my tea break. Huh? Broke his shield. Still have no ammo, and I still have 2 more Chaos Marines to kill, but at least they're not the big hammer guys. Fuck you. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Kill steal. Gotta make my own fun, because this sucks. Ah, you came down. Okay. Interesting attack pattern that they stay up there until the other ones are done, if they die first. Alright, we're slowly picking at them. I hope there is not another round after this, because holy crap. Oh, there's a save. Look at that shit. Are you guys still alive? Did you just die? I didn't kill you. Where did those other 2 Chaos Marines go?
Captain Titus, we're ready to transport you.
So why did this door open if we're supposed to go up there?
The traitor lord murdered him.
No! What's in there? I need to know! Fuck you. It's probably nothing. It doesn't... That's weird, because that door doesn't open until the battle's over.
You said the Inquisitor's work was heretical, Leandros. You were right.
What do you mean?
Nemeroth plans to use the power source to trigger his transformation into a demon prince.
Ah, there it is. Okay, so he's not a demon prince. He wants to ascend to one. I don't really know how that's supposed to work. I was under the impression Demon Prince Ascension was more the will of the Chaos Gods, not
Sidonus until the apothecary arrives.
not something you could like manually trigger, but
Going alone is suicide.
maybe it's the act that he's going to commit that will get the attention.
Your connection to chaos.
Do you fear my falling to chaos?
Of course not. Whatever lies behind your
Liar.
resistance It can only be to the enemy's favor.
Why? Perhaps this resistance can get you close enough for a killing blow.
I will destroy Nemroth with skill and steel, or die trying. If this resistance comes into play during battle, so be it.
Leandros loves harping about the Codex Astartes and what it contains, but doesn't actually seem to know what it contains. This is a through line throughout the thing. They don't ever point it out because they don't expect you to know any of what's in the Codex Astartes as a player of this game. But like, the Codex Astartes has many problems, but being at least a little bit judicious about not talking in platitudes and universalities is the impression from what we've seen of it is that usually isn't the problem. Also, why did I lose all of my charge in my super? But therein lies the problem of the Imperium, is that ultimately it is at war with itself, both literally and figuratively. It doesn't... if you follow every aspect of the Imperium to a T, you will ultimately be at civil war with yourself, because it is internally extremely contradictory on every level. I hear it. It contradicts itself regularly. I mean, there's the really overt ones like the Emperor of Mankind banning all religion and saying that religion is the source of one of man's greatest evils, and strife and all these other things. And I mean, there's things like that, but then there's just also like within the Codex Astartes, there's a different sound here. Okay, I'm just gonna assume that the thing I missed was here, and I picked it up at some point. The Codex Astartes is not the Emperor's will, but with the nature of totalitarianism or feudalism or fascism, whatever flavor you want to call this, it's all of the above, really. It's the dictatorial and power-grubbing nature of it makes it inherently inconsistent, because everybody is, by the nature of the political system, of the political and economic system, they're encouraged to be. They're not. Accuracy is not encouraged. The only thing that's encouraged is self-serving action or self-serving word. And so if you can couch whatever you want, what the hell? If you can couch whatever you want within the Emperor's word, you can make anything true. And that's the nature of, that's the nature of propaganda, among other things. I feel a cough coming on. Give me 1 second. Where's my pause? Sorry, I'm really trying to save you guys from those. So the Codex Astartes is like, it's one of the closer things to being the Emperor's will, based on Guilliman making a fair effort to follow. What the fuck? I didn't even get a reaction to that. It just happened. but it's also, you know, it's also down to, it's kind of what makes Guilliman a tragic hero in a sense. Guilliman is saddled with the responsibility of essentially leading an empire he was never meant to lead. And while he's so far from the sole responsible party, like, by all accounts, as the director of the I forget what his titles are, and they've changed over the years between like up to like M42 or 41, whichever it is at this point. He is also ultimately at this point in the fiction the primary decision maker when it comes to almost all things military, whether the Astartes or the Navy. He is in primary, almost sole control of them, and while also doing his best to look after the rest of the Imperium and the High Lords of Terra, and not let them get too out of hand. You know, it's interesting because the Astartes are so long-lived, and the Primarchs even more so, while the normal humans of the Imperium are not, if we take averages, they're much shorter lived than average humans, but they are not long lived, they are not long memoried, they are subject to the same issues. Okay, I just need to take you out because you're being a problem. They're subject to all the same problems that normal humans are, especially under feudalism, whether you look at directly at the nobility of various planets and things, and the nature of a very expansive bureaucracy that does not have enough oversight to prevent corruption, graft, evil in general from happening. Like, Guilliman's kind of, he's not the only Primarch still around, but functionally he might as well be, more often than not. So many of the loyalist Primarchs are either dead or on perpetual crusade, or they have other planets or their own chapters to attend to, or they just, you know, are jaded about the nature of the Imperium. Okay, I need to take care of you too, but I can't fucking see you. And so they're not around, you know? They're yet another set of absent parents. The daddy issues continue, because 40k is really just daddy issues universe. Oh, you just exploded. Alright. Oh, no, you're there. Alright. Hey, buddy, I'm gonna need something from you. There we go. So anyway, what was I talking about? Guilliman. And the Codex Astartes. Like, the Codex Astartes is his best attempt to fix a fundamentally flawed system of
but it's still the enemy's strong point.
military structure and human fallibility.
Attack will not be enough to stop the forces of chaos.
I know. Good luck, Titus.
And part of the irony of that is that in his attempts to do those things, does this actually hurt me if I stand in it? No, it's just showing me it's broken. In his attempts to do so, he's created a document that, for all its good intentions, and even if it was a perfect document, whether it's not a perfect document, but even if it had been, in theory, it wouldn't change the fact that it's still being read and interpreted by humans, whether normal humans or ascended humans, or not abhuman. The Imperium would get very mad at me for calling the Astartes abhumans, but they technically are. Am I missing where I need to go to get there? Did I miss her say something? Anyway. This is where I came in, isn't it? Yeah. Huh? Anyway, the codex is up for interpretation, and no matter how, you know, how well you try and write something, and a lot of you have probably, I certainly have, experienced this in your normal life. You try and write something that's as neutral as possible, and somebody still manages to misinterpret it, whether it's out of incompetence or actual malice because they want to paint you or your intentions in a certain light. And so you have the codex being read and reread. It's just straight up rejected by several loyalist legions. Like, being a loyalist doesn't mean you follow the Codex Astartes, quite the contrary, in fact. Glad we slipped our way up there. That was very useful. Yeah, I would not take... I believe I used the axe during the final confrontation, and I think I'm gonna have to take the hammer at least sometimes to see how it goes. So, circling all the way back to my original point, which is that Leandros and other Ultramarines, the closest adherents to the Codex Astartes as written, are still, like,
Transgressors face severe remedial training.
severe remedial training. They're still subject to the same issues. They still will happily misinterpret something because it is corrupted by their own nature as an illogical human being. They whether it's, you know, their understanding of the faith of the Ministorum or their personal beliefs, wherever those may come from, it's just any effort in control is sort of reversed by an ability to misinterpret or twist deliberately. So having Leandros say, "Oh, you must be chaos tainted," as he is heavily implying over and over again now, because we managed to do something that nobody had written down yet, it leads to bad things, because you can't go through life thinking you've seen everything and know everything, and that everything that you will ever see in the future will fit into one of the boxes that you've already made. Life doesn't work that way. This is much more of a general, this skews into my general philosophy talk, but anyway, take a quick break and I'll refresh my voice and we'll come back.